We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Arizona.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Jones, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez is there. And that's the third out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Merrill Kelly gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. No outs, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting fourth. One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Rizzo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And he's safe.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Kyle.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 7.
Wilmer Flores.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He stays alive, still 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Flores leads off first with 1 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 14, Caleb Joseph.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means Caleb Joseph will stride into the batter's box next. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Zobrist coasts under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona. Still down 3-0. So striding in, Daniel Descalso. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup right, El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Merrill Kelly, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Chris Bryant, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Chris.
From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Jones on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air now out to right field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. To his right, Walker. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 4-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out toward shallow right. Zobrist has a beat on it. Oh no, it drops. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Jones leads off second with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores, a base hit in his first trip. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the D-backs 1. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Baez into shallow left. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Will right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Tyler Chatwood is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 32, Tyler. Now batting, the pitcher, Darryl Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The right fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for Arizona. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base? That's it.
Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matt Cook comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Anthony Rizzo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Into the box, Javier Baez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Zobrist at third with 2 away. That misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. The relay throw.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do come through with one thanks to the RBI triple. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 Chicago.